It is their first ever appearance in the knockout stages, a significant moment in their club's history, of course. As did Cenk Tosun, who, as you're probably aware, then departed for Everton, opening the way for a return to the big penalty in stoppage time from off the bench. Out. Alaba's cross. Nice statement of intent tonight. Muller went for it. Another firm favourite of Jupp's. Great ball in from David Alaba. Thomas Muller. Quaresma. Promising here by Besiktas early on. Went past Hummels, but Ulreich was on his toes. Muller this time. Lewandowski found a little bit of space and he peeled off his man brilliantly. Vida got caught up.
Can they get him involved? He's so influential under Heinkes.
Alaba made a bit of room for Coman to hit it.
Coman coming inside, left-hand side. Fabry does.
Besiktas pushed out a long way. Off the top of the head of Arturo Vidal. Even with the haircut, he couldn't get a clean contact on it.
That's a good ball in from Kimi. So good at that, Arturo Vidal, arriving late. It's goals from midfield.
They switched off a little bit, Besiktas. And maybe a little bit lucky that they weren't made to pay a slightly higher price. It just seemed to be eluding Muller all the way. And he's not going to clear his lines. Maybe overplayed his hand. Alaba! And Vida again with a good block. Now Pepe
to the fullback or to the winger.
And Vida played into trouble here. Slides in again. Big decision for the referee, and it's a red card. Only 15 and a half minutes on the clock, and Domagoj Vida is off for Besiktas. It feels like the Anderlecht game at the start of the season. An early sending off for the opposition.
He knows Vida, his last man. Doesn't play the ball. So a good start, Besiktas. Made this.
It is Rodriguez. Besiktas breathe again.
He did that in the cup. He wasn't far off. Technically, that's so good. Not power, just get it up and down.
Wagner Love goes past Hummels, and he goes past Boateng. Wagner Love! And it's Bayern's turn to breathe again. Hummels encouraged to come forward with it. What a ball to the back, and it was Kimmich who made a great run.
That's a ball from Mats Hummels. Such a brilliant pass to the ball, Kimmich.
So back it comes. Lay off by Lewandowski. Martinez tried to steer it toward the corner, but
that's a long way to side foot it.
That's a bit more assertive by the goalkeeper. Got there ahead of Lewandowski first time. And maybe this is the moment. It's fired over the top. There's a very presentable chance for Alaba. Did he rush it here at the end, Owen?
He's just level.
Not come to pass just yet. And what a stop that is by Fabry. Hummels went for it. He fancied himself surely to be on the score sheet here. Either side of the goalkeeper, well, it must go in, but let's give this fella the credit here.
Brilliant ball in from James Rodriguez. Hummels attacks it well. It comes off Fabry's face. Brilliant save.
Next one comes in. It's a barrage from Bayern. Taken by Rodriguez. Looking for an offside. Let's have another look at this. Keep an eye on Vidal there. How is he not offside? I mean, I know. Muller's cross. Vidal's header down, aimed at Lewandowski, trying to invent something. Medel took one for the team, literally.
Oh, he has every right to go for the ball, Lewandowski. Technically, he's so good at this. Initially just shielding off the defender, just tries to buy time.
Hummels trying to hold him up. See you later, says Quaresma. All right, wasn't to be beaten on his near post, but that was enterprising by Quaresma.
It's a beautiful counter-attack. Absolutely perfect. Set initially.
Pepe hits it. Oh, that would have been an absolute storybook goal. It wasn't missing by man. Infield and then out. Goes past Adriano. And the goal comes at last. The captain of the night, Thomas Müller, has claimed it. And Besiktas could not hang on until half-time.
Oh, Coleman, just that little. Just gets Adriano off his feet. Such a tight one.
Looked another very close one here.
Such a tight one. Thomas Müller, how is he always in the right place at the right time?
Robin to Kimmich. Beyond Lewandowski, Vidal. And I don't think Besiktas will mind one bit if it is. Then the referee sending off Damagoy Vida. It took Bayern a long time to batter their way into the score. Not quite for Hummels, closer than the first half effort. It's a brilliant stop in the first half as well to deny Fabry.
It's not a great ball from Robin. Snoops it up at the back post.
Almost one for himself. It is Lewandowski. And at last they get a moment of good fortune, Besiktas.
Well, they need Talisca, they're number 10.
Lewandowski. And this time they are punished. Kingsley Coman has made it 2 for Bayern Munich. Besiktas really have not got started in the second half.
You see Pepe, he wants a bit of pressure. Again, Talisca playing central midfield. He's a number 10. Just be off again, Lewandowski. Just drops it into that back area. Talisca's just a bit late reacting. Coleman just too quick. Lovely finish. His body over the ball.
Boateng. Kimmich. Should be Fabry's. They got enough on it. Leaves it to Robin. Vidal round the back. Hummels went for that one as well, and that was Tosic, kept the cool head leg, that they gave themselves way too much to do in the return. And this time they're not going to make that mistake. Thomas Müller's made it 3.
Well, again, we said before the game, big calls from Jopankas. Leaving out outstanding individuals in Robin and Ribéry. Bayern Munich's 2 best players this evening have been Kingsley Coman and Thomas Müller.
Has hammered that message into them. Put this to bed if you can in the first leg. Robin this time.
Well, to be fair, just come back into the game against Real Madrid, and the referee, an absolute nightmare. The red card, offside goal from Ronaldo. Kimmich gets forward so often.
And sure enough, they come on the other flank and threaten. Müller on a hat-trick. The ship keeps on springing new lead. That one is at least straight at Fabry. Hummels onto his left peg. Beautifully struck. Lewandowski follows it up. Might be all over already now. Robert Lewandowski's on target. It's Bayern Munich 4, Besiktas 0. Remorseless indeed.
Well, that makes the game over. Brilliant result for Bayern Munich. They're just tired Besiktas. Don't get out to Mats Hummels. The love went off.
Thomas Müller looking for more and more. O'Connell couldn't keep it out. Lewandowski's got his second. Or at least he's going to persuade us that it was his touch. Might be worth another look. No arguing about what the scoreboard says.
Well, it was tight. Who was going to be man of the match? Kingsley Coleman or Thomas Muller?